Wait, you cannot hear us, correct?
Hello, everyone, and welcome to New York Minute, the only game show that's happening right now. As always, we've gathered three of New York's top quarantined comedians to compete in silly little games for your attention. I'm joined, as always, by my co-host, Mr. Don Chang.
Heyo!
There he is!
Don Chang.
Hello.
I'm joined by young Eric here.
Look at that little cutie. He has one tooth in his mouth, and he's ready to go to space.
Yeah,
Wow.
hell yeah. Just like me. We're all ready to go to space right now.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah. As you can see, I haven't chosen an embarrassing background because I think that that's just in poor taste.
Okay, well, I just need everybody to understand that Eric, before this, started everything by posting all my headshots as his background and other pictures. So
Okay.
then he left me hanging. Cool.
Hey, who do we have today, Don?
All right, so our three different contestants, we'll introduce them. First up, we have Allie Gordon. Say hello, Allie.
Hi.
Hello.
Yeah, do your little dance. That's the Allie dance.
There it is.
Oh, hell yeah.
That reminds me, I tried to work out yesterday for the first time since quarantine, and I got 13 and a half minutes through a 30-minute workout that was titled Easy Workout for Beginners. Pretty cool.
What was it?
It was like 45-second increments of like going to the floor and doing like stretching and then getting up and doing like 10 different ways of jumping jacks, and I
That sounds
do it.
hard.
It was tough. It was tough. Allie, do you have any social media to plug?
Yeah, if you want to find me on Twitter for whatever reason, I'm at Miss Alice Nutting. If you're super bored and stuck inside, not to blow it for whoever's entering later, maybe. There's a really great D&D podcast that I'm a part of called Second Best, and that's at Second Best D&D. Just if you're bored.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Thank you.
And I'm the only person in this chat who makes it.
That's
I
good
wanna-
to know.
wanna
Good to
make
know
that very
because
clear.
I have a
Very
feeling
nice.
that the people coming up are going to be liars and are going to try to claim credit.
100% do
Yeah.
not fall for it because I got in first, so I am telling the truth only.
Okay. Well, then, next up, let's introduce Josh Nasser, even though his name on the side.
Josh
It's
Chungus.
Say it.
Hey,
There he is.
Hey,
what's up? I'm Josh Chungus.
Josh, something's wrong with your camera. Could you put it closer to your gigantic face?
Yeah,
There it
hold on,
is.
Give me a sec. There
Oh,
we go.
perfect. Good. Very good.
Hell yeah.
Josh, we asked all the contestants to do one thing today, and that was sit up, and Josh couldn't do it.
That was his first challenge. His first challenge.
No. I'm sitting up. My body's shorter than most people's bodies.
Very cool. Very cool. Josh, do you have any socials to plug? Anything going on right now?
Yeah. You can follow me on Twitter at Yeshua Nasser, and I'm debating whether or not I release my web series this month. So we'll see. Keep your eyes posted. Maybe.
Very cool. Sounds like
Awesome.
something that needs to be seen. That's awesome.
All right, and our last contestant is Stephen Buckley. Say hello, Stephen.
Hello. Hey.
Oh, it's
How's it
Steven.
going? Oh,
There he
hello.
is.
Wow.
Yeah, and as everybody can see, we also asked all our contestants to wear tie-dye, and that thing, they did do well. So
Yeah.
Very cool. In
And
the
I
same
sat up.
in
I
the
wanna
same
brag,
way
but I
that
sat all the way up.
wow.
yeah, he said all the way.
In the same way that Mr. Don Chang and I always wear our best suits from top to bottom,
Naked legs.
looking fly.
Nice.
Very cool. So Don, let's talk about the show.
Yeah,
Whoa, wait,
all right.
whoa, what about my social?
Oh,
yeah.
Dude, we already know that you have no involvement with Second Best, and that's all we're
I'm not going to talk about your Podunk podcast, okay? Good luck to you. You can find me on Twitter at Steven with a V. Steven _ with a V, the Steven spelled with a PH.
Jesus
It's horrible
Christ,
to say,
this is
but
too
it's easy
much.
to type. And then I am doing the show tonight at 9 with Drunk Planet Earth, which is on pretty much everything at Drunk Planet Earth. And if you're looking for a D&D podcast, you should listen to Critical Role because it's the best out there. Get fucked, Allie. Can I say fuck?
It's so psycho to even to deign to mention that they should listen to it as an audio medium. when a video exists.
Why would you watch a video of people rolling dice? I don't follow. I don't get
Wow.
it.
Wait, actually, Steven, I do want you to just briefly describe for the audience what Drunk Planet Earth is.
Oh, sure. Sorry, it's so quick to make fun of Allie. Drunk Planet Earth is a show where myself and Brian Morabito watch Planet Earth with Mick Shaw fact-checking, and basically we have drinking rules, but also you can ask Brian or me questions about any animal on screen, and if we know the answer, you drink, and if we don't, we drink. Brian knows every animal, and I know all about like 2 dogs and a cat that I know. That's basically it. So it's a good time.
Very cool.
Yeah, and
Very
if you
cool.
stick around, there's Planet Earth After Dark, where me and that guy from Talking Dead, we discuss the episode of Planet Earth that we just watched.
Yeah, there's no drinking at all involved.
No,
They
it's
just react to everything.
it's notoriously sober. Yeah.
Yeah.
hmm
Hell
Very
yeah.
cool.
All right, so let's get started. As y'all know, we're going to pit these 3 comedians against each other in some stupid-ass challenges. And to introduce us to our first challenge, Challenge Gal, bring us home.
Challenge one, challenge one, challenge one.
Thank you, Challenge Gal.
Thank you, Challenge Gal.
Very
Fans
nice,
of the
very
show know
nice.
that she's being held captive in Eric's apartment. She
Mhm.
produces every challenge against her will. All right, so first challenge of the day. Eric, you want to intro this challenge?
Sure, this is, as always, it is a presentation challenge. So everyone was given, I believe, from 10 p.m. last night until now, to do the dumbest thing or prepare to do the dumbest thing that they could with $5. So I'm very excited to see what you've all come up with your $5. Let's start with Steven.
Oh, I would love to start. Should I share my screen so I can show you?
Yeah, do your
Can I
thing.
do that?
Yeah, you can do that.
Great. So I'm going to bring you to a website. It's called, hang on, can you see it? What's
No.
going on there?
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, there
Now
we
you
go,
can see
there
it.
we go, we do see it.
Rad. So this is a website called Mechanical Turk. Amazon makes it. You can put in however much money you want and make little tasks for real human people all over the globe to do. So this morning I made a real task that I've asked 250 people to do. It looks like 100 people have already done it. It takes about an average of 21 seconds, and everybody who's done it has been approved so far. I asked them to decipher some text from a dig site in Colombia that I pretended I was running. These are the letters they have to unscramble.
Pee-poo?
So far I've made 100 people successfully type poop. Throughout the morning, I've occasionally had to come in to review their answers and approve people who wrote poop. They have all written poop so far. So by the end of the day, at a rate of 1 penny per person and 1 penny to Amazon, 250 people will have typed the word poop into my research.
I cannot believe
Okay.
this is a real thing you can do.
So this
I can
is
extend it.
This is fucked up.
this is beyond expectation, I would say.
Yeah, you really made people write poop.
Just so
there.
I understand, you've paid. So just for
Yeah.
in layman's terms, you have
Yeah.
you've paid 250 people 1 penny each to take 20 seconds out of their day to write the word poop.
Well, they have to figure out the word puzzle first. They have to unscramble these letters.
Well,
And you've also
Steven, I want to know, has there been anyone that has written like anything else, like Popo?
It's all. It shows me the ones for review. All the it has its pending reviews. I was hoping we'd have some, but we don't look like we do.
Okay.
So I can't show you. But everyone I've reviewed so far has said poop. I don't know if I can filter the results. I don't know. I didn't. I think everyone's just written poop so far.
Okay, well,
Wow.
that's amazing.
I'll let you know if I get
Can-
results that tell me otherwise. Yeah,
Can we do this? Can we do this and make a cent from you?
you can do this for money. That's another thing. If you're looking to make money, I think you can actually just sign up to complete weird tasks like write poop for a cent. But I don't know if the rates are very good based on the one I've done.
well, you're flooding the market with these low tasks like that.
That's right.
Well-
I'm running everybody else out of business.
I spent $5 and I could make $5 back
Mm-hmm.
Right.
by typing poop enough times.
Very cool. All right, so we have to move on. That's
Yeah.
incredible.
Yes.
Cool.
Allie, how have you spent your $5, or what are you going to do with your $5?
Okay, so if you have $5, which is not a ton of money, how do you make sure you get exactly what you want? You go to a Gashapon machine and just keep putting in money until you get something that feels good enough, which is how I ended up with this.
Wow, that's an Into the Spider-Verse.
This is Gwen Stacy from Into the Spider-Verse. Now, in the machine was Miles Morales, and I wanted that. I wanted it badly, so I took $1 at a time in quarters, and I got a bunch, and this is the only one that I like. And so the best way to spend money is to have no control over the product that you receive.
That's good.
I do appreciate that. Allie, I'm just curious, do you have all the other little Spider-Verse figurines?
No, I didn't get anything else. I wish I got everything else from Spider-Verse. I did not get anything else from Spider-Verse. I got a Hulk. I got a one I don't know who he is. I got the guy who's like a robot in his brain. You know what I mean? He's got like a little thing in the middle of his head.
Yeah, the guy who's like a robot in his brain.
Okay.
Like a robot in his
Vision.
head.
All right.
Like, yeah, like his body is
want to
human, but his brain is a robot. Like he probably has like a man genitals or something. I don't know.
I think he does. He's dating Scarlet Witch on the series.
So but his brain is a robot, is what I'm gonna say.
Wow.
Did I keep any of them? I straight up threw some of them in the garbage.
Yeah.
You didn't get Miles Morales after all those dollars?
No.
Wow.
I think that's very funny. I was very excited to see, to hear, like, what were the lame Spider-Verse characters you could have gotten?
None of them would be like.
They're all
That's
great.
fair.
Yeah.
I was trying to think if there would be a lame one. I think if you just got like 18, like sitting on May, like not even standing, she's sitting with no chair. Like that would be the worst.
I love that the bad guy has not only does he have no neck, but his head is like where his sternum should be.
I'm obsessed.
Although I think that one would be a really cool one to get, especially if he was like significantly bigger than the other figurines.
Yeah,
I
that's pretty cool.
agree. And I also, if I had like technical skill, which I like really genuinely do not, if I was like Eric, for example, it would be such a great Halloween costume because you could just like build a big box and then you have like your little head there.
Ooh,
That's a very good idea.
This is a really good idea.
Let's move on to Josh. Josh, what did you do, or what will you do with this $5 that will be the dumbest use?
Thanks for asking me that, Don.
Well, Josh being polite. He's very polite.
I was hanging out at my house, and I thought, what's the dumbest thing I could do with $5? So I put $5 worth of quarters in my pants.
You can't. Don't do that.
Josh.
I put $5 worth of quarters in my pants.
What a lot of people can't see is that it looks like Josh is wearing a shirt, but that is a dickie that ends just under the neck. Yeah. Holy shit! I hated that.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay, so Josh, you put in $5 worth of change in your pants.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for that, and thank you for getting us kicked off of Zoom for posting porn.
Thank you, Mr. Chungus. Thank you, Mr. Chungus.
Josh Chungus.
Mr. Chungus.
There's no worries. It's just my underpants.
Wow. So what are you gonna do with that money? Are you gonna clean it off?
No.
Good. Okay. Here's the other thing I was going to tell you, Josh. You can never spend it, even if you clean it off. Don't give that money out. We're in the middle of a pandemic.
It's not right.
Patient zero of this pandemic.
It's not right.
Oopsie.
They're gonna find a new pandemic is gonna start, and they're gonna trace it back to a bunch of quarters in Josh's pants.
Pandemic.
Terrible. I also want everybody to know, if you are familiar with Josh or you're not, we've given Josh his own specific challenge, which is he cannot say the word "cum" the entire episode. So we're going to keep track if he does say it. Every time he says it, it's going to count against his points.
Yeah, but extra point if he can go without saying "cum."
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, let's do some points here.
All right, hell yeah, cool. Okay, well, here's the thing, is we said the challenge was the dumbest use of $5, right? The dumbest use of $5. So we're going to start from the bottom. If you're not familiar with the show, we give third place 1 point, second place 2 points, first place 3 points. So I'm going to start with third place right now. Allie, I'm going to give you 1 point because even though it is a strange use of money to like get a whole lot of things you don't want, you did eventually get what you wanted.
I did not get what I wanted.
Well, you didn't get what you wanted, but you got a thing that was kind of cool.
You got something
cool.
cool.
I didn't throw it out.
Yeah, you did throw it out, and I will tell you right now, it was on you that you threw everything else out.
That's true.
I'm only giving you that 1 point in comparison to everything else.
The results, because they turn out not to be all poop.
Oh, yes! Yes, please tell me this result.
So many of them are poop. I'm trying to get a pie chart going right now. I don't have it yet, but some of them are OPOP, Oppo, capital Oppo. One person wrote pink.
Pink!
Pink. There's Oppo, let's see, oop, in all caps, is actually pretty popular. I see 4 or 5 scrolling down. Some people have capitalized poop.
Wait, OOPP?
Oh, oop? Yeah, OOPP.
That's not how you spell oop.
It's true.
I
It's
agree.
wrong.
1P.
Don, who
Well.
gets second?
I'm going to give Stephen Buckley second, only because it is very dumb, but it's also very insane and like kind of impressive what you did. It's both dumb and impressive at the same time.
Yeah, it's dumb in like
cool.
an evil genius kind of way, where it almost
Yeah.
ascends stupidness.
And that leaves us with our first place, Mr. Chungus himself, Josh Nasser, reverting $5 worth of change in his pants and wearing a tie-dye dickie, I guess.
God, I hate Josh, I'm sorry, but your little shit-eating grin just means that like you win every time, and I can't stand it.
Let's quickly move on to the next challenge.
Yes.
This took a lot more time than expected.
Yeah, we need to move quickly.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Challenge Gal, introduce Challenge 2, please.
Challenge 2.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
All right. So Challenge 2, we have not informed the contestants what they're doing. We've
Correct.
just told them that it might be moving around a little bit. So Challenge 2, what's going to happen is we're going to go one at a time. We're going to give each of you 1 minute in which you have free reign over your entire apartment. You will start stacking as many objects as you can. The tallest pile of things, the most amount of things that you can stack will win. However, here's one caveat. You cannot stack 2 of the same item on top of each other. They can, like 2 books cannot be touching. 2
And-
DVDs cannot be touching.
And they can't be touching at all. So you can't use them even though they're like have stuff in between them. Like it can't be like book quarter because those books will still be touching. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
All right. So, with no further ado, I'm going to give a minute. Let's start with Stephen Buckley. Stephen Buckley, your start starts up now. You can take your headphones off if that'll
Okay.
help.
But you have just lost 10 seconds of time.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the internet, so if it goes out, that's why. That's the only thing I can see. Never mind.
He's using his source of internet.
I can't wait for it to unplug.
I don't know why I'm carrying that around.
So far, Steven has nothing. Oh wait, okay, so
No,
there's.
he has two. He put his.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Those are
his
2
internet.
containers, right? Back to back. Am I
I
wrong?
need a closer picture. I think one of those things might be.
Oh, he's
There we
changed.
go. He changed it. Wow. All right. I like. If we were going for tallest thing, he's doing pretty well.
Oh, no,
We're not going for
most
tallest.
things.
We're going for most things.
Oh shit!
I like that he's like backlit everything, so we cannot tell what these are. He's made it so hard for himself. I mean, oh no!
How much time is left, Don?
Time. That is time right now.
All
How many
right.
objects did you have?
Oh, that's not bad.
That isn't bad. How many objects are there?
It looks like 1, 2, 3, 4,
Is it
5,
five?
and there's like 100 out of the frame that you can't quite see.
5.
Okay,
we'll-
I'm gonna go with 5.
We'll say 5
Five,
things.
Yeah, hell yeah.
5
All right,
things.
Steven's got 5. Let's move
Um,
on to our contestant number 2. Uh-oh, did we lose Josh for a second?
Uh-oh.
No, I'm here.
Okay, just the picture is frozen. That's the only
Oh
thing.
god, it's.
Are you touching a part of your body right now?
What? No, sorry.
Okay, there we go. All right, cool. So we're gonna reset And Josh, you have a minute, and your minute starts now.
God, such an effort just to get up.
Alrighty, hell yeah.
All right, so we got a guitar. We've got some type of package, a shoe, I think, a mask, a dildo.
I can't believe they're actually staying on top of each other.
That dildo was placed so carefully. Josh, I love how you've decorated the place, by the way. This looks like a sin den.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe this is working. This is
I was
such a bunch of crap.
What is that?
I'm fucked. What else?
What Josh has made is what it looks
Time
like.
is up.
Josh made what it looks like when a raccoon gets a raccoon got a bunch of things it likes. And just kind of piles them together.
Okay, based off of my count, and I could be mistaken, I think that was 10 items.
Wow. 10
yeah,
things.
Which was much better than I expected for a pile of soft crap. That included a
A
dildo.
pile of soft crap. Oh
I
man.
can't believe that worked as well as it did.
Oh.
Well, the dildo
yeah.
provided. You know how skyscrapers are made so that they can sway. They're not exact. The dildo provided all of that.
Okay, well, wow. Thank you for the architecture lesson.
Yeah.
All right, Allie, are you ready?
Okay. Wait, give me
Your
1 second
minute.
to Wait. I'm gonna put this down towards the ground so you can see a pile.
Great.
Cool.
Okay.
Also, if you want to remove your headphones so we can call your time.
Yeah, I'm gonna. And don't worry, you will see all my mod props. Okay, here we go.
Wait, I mean, like, pull your headphones out of the computer so you can hear us call time.
Hold on, I'm trying.
Okay. Cool. Can you hear us?
Yeah?
All right, your time begins now.
Oh, I don't see anything. Wait,
Now.
Yeah, now. Oh my
This is
God. One.
This is hold on.
You don't have to introduce the objects at all.
I can see that they're different. Four.
Okay.
Great.
Now we can't see anything. Oh, I guess that's a stack.
Very smart. Okay, cool. 6, 7,
Blanket.
8.
Okay, a unicorn.
This is a sock.
Okay. How much time do we have?
10. We still have plenty of time.
On the pills. For anxiety. Piece of plastic.
A piece of plastic.
This is a headband for cold weather.
I love
Still
the
introduced.
intros.
Time is up.
That's
Time
it.
is up. Thank you.
That's it. That's it.
Amazing. Hell yeah, time is up. I love that Allie still kept introducing every object with the
I
bio.
don't want any challenges.
Cool, great. I love that. And we, by my count, we had 13. We
Wow.
had 13 objects. Good job, Allie.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if 13 is good or in comparison. Steven just blew it harder than anyone I've ever seen.
Let's go by tallest. Let's see who's the tallest.
Hell yeah.
Steven's tried. His first item was something that was connected to the wall.
His two other items were just super tall. You have to reach even higher to pile stuff on top of that.
There's an
Wow.
alternate New York City minute where I'm crushing it, where it's the
Yeah.
smartest use to $5 and tallest snack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
I
see.
guess so.
Can't wait to do
Or
that.
or Steven could have paid attention to the rules. I don't know. Hell yeah! So let's go. I think the points are pretty obvious. So Stephen Buckley, you get 1 point. Josh, you get 2, and Allie, you get 3. Hell yeah! Cool. So
Yeah, that was
Move on.
a workout and a half for sure.
yeah, I felt tired watching y'all.
Mhm.
Let's move on to the next challenge. Challenge, gal.
Here we
Let's
go.
do it.
Challenge 3. Challenge 3. Challenge 3.
Wow.
A lot of you
Everybody
don't.
know.
This might be fans of the show might want to know that Sarah has about 80 more of those takes, and those were the best ones.
we stay up meticulously going through each one and saying they could be better.
There's so many.
I didn't feel the joy in that one.
There's so many to me.
All right.
Cool.
So, third challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric.
Well, let's just take a quick
Tell
look
us
at. I think we're back on schedule with time. I just want to take a quick look at points, just so everyone knows going into the last round.
Hell yeah.
From my count, we've got Steven with 3 points, Allie with 4 points, and I hate to say it, but Chungus has 5 points. So
Yeah, that's true.
this last round is a 3-point game, so it is still anybody's game.
Yes. Alrighty. So yeah, let's do our third challenge. So our third challenge, we asked each of our contestants to prepare to tell us to just. Basically, it's charades with a movie, but they're not allowed to do any, they can use anything they want. They can use props, they can prepare little hand puppets, whatever they want. They just cannot use words or any music from those films.
Yes.
So each of our contestants is going to reenact the movie with however they want, and then Eric and I are going to try and guess the movie. The fastest and clearest, maybe the most creative and beautiful, will be considered.
I could already see Josh just flipping the camera, pulling his pants open, and being like, "It's the scene from Lord of the Rings where they go under into the mine."
Well, I'm going to tell Josh right now, if that's your thing, remember, you can't use words. As soon as you use words, you are disqualified. Okay. Well, saying that, I think we're going to start with Josh. Josh, you have a minute in which to do your presentation. Your minute starts now.
Okay.
Oh no.
I mean, that's pretty perfect, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It
There
was-
are 2 movies I think this could be. I'm pretty sure I know which one it is. Eric, do you want to begin with your guesses?
I'm gonna go ahead and say that was The Mask. Jim Carrey's
Carrey's
The Mask. Notably because he used a mask.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with that vote. And I'm going to actually say, emphasize the fact that I think it really communicated well when you started shaking your face. There was a really good Jim Carrey in The Mask.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I'm interested, Don, in knowing what possible other movie could you have thought that was?
So the most boring choice was probably Phantom of the Opera.
Okay.
But, that was not even a bit, so I'm sorry I even shared that. We can edit that out in All right.
Oh, yeah. Challenge Gal said it could have been Man in the Iron Mask as well. So there
That's
were...
what I thought, Challenge Gal.
That's true.
There were options.
The Mask and Man in the Iron Mask are actually based off the same book. I couldn't even keep a straight face saying that stupid.
V for Vendetta as well. All 3.
Oh yeah, it could have been even Vendetta. Here are all the cool choices that Josh could have done, and he went with Jim Carrey's The Mask.
Very
It
good.
could have been Son of the Mask, Jamie Kennedy's excellent
Okay,
follow-up.
it could have been that actually.
Honestly, I'm surprised. That feels a lot more up Josh's alley. And Steven. Up Allie and Steven. Cool. So, Allie, you have now. It's your turn now. You have a
Okay.
minute, and your minute starts now.
Yep. All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nobody say
Wow.
anything. No, make her... No, I still don't get it. I'm going to need more than that.
Okay, ready? No, hold on.
She has words.
That was
I'm going to need you to take me through the moment when the critic goes back to their childhood. And the single tear. Okay, yeah, this was good.
Wow. Okay,
This was good.
Wow. You know
Yeah,
what? I
this-
actually really appreciated forcing our contestants to use the full minute. Wild.
Having fun.
Yeah, so that was a spot on. That was a really good Ratatouille.
Thank you. Oh my god, I was doing Inception.
Oh,
Here's
shit.
the thing. Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, let's list all the other movies it could have been. It could have been Crispin
Right.
Glover's Willard. It could have been Bible Goes West.
Favorite movie.
Could have been The Rescuers. Could have been The Rescuers. All right, and Great Mass Detective. Cool. All right, let's go with those. I'll also edit those out. That was dumb. Let's do our final contestant of the day, Stephen Buckley. You have a minute in which to communicate your movie, and your minute starts now. Oh, he's traveling. He's going for it.
All right.
Uh-oh.
We're tired.
Whoa.
Ready to go. One of my props is dead. Well, none of course.
Steven just starts stacking tall things on top of himself.
Well,
There's so many costume changes.
it's so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
What?
Okay.
Okay, this is actually kind of difficult.
Yeah, I think I know what it is.
Man, it would be so much easier if I knew that one prop one. Oh well. It is. Okay. I gotta do it like this. Okay, time is up. Time is up.
This is Steven, when TMZ gets a hold of this mental breakdown tape, it's gonna be amazing.
Oh man.
Ow, my stomach hurts from laughing.
Okay, and you know
So,
what?
Eric, let's give your guess for what this would have been.
I'm gonna guess that this was the newly released Pixar's Onward.
Yes.
Okay.
Whoa!
Wait, was it the
Oh!
backpack? I held up that Dungeons and Dragons book.
Are you
No, I
seriously
was
asking if it was the
changed.
backpack or the Dungeons and Dragons book? It was the
Yes.
walking. It was the walking pants. Of course it was.
For me, it was the amount of costume changes.
Okay, wait a minute.
Just
Am I
like
the
it,
only
man.
person that hasn't seen this movie that just came out during the quarantine?
Yes.
How's everybody seen this movie?
I saw it, but I didn't get that was. I should have guessed. I should have realized.
Wait, let me just clarify. Is Josh the only person that watched this movie, and he's the only person that didn't get it?
Yeah, I thought it was like Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Oh, yeah.
The traveling
It could have been that. It could have been that.
I thought it was the first Harry Potter movie because he was like pointing at a book and then he put on the invisibility cloak and was like, "I'm just pants."
Oh.
I also thought it
I
could
love
have
what he
been
says. I'm just fans.
the pilot episode of Jimmy Neutron, where he brings his pants to life, so they'll fold.
Oh.
Oh my God. Don.
Okay, all right, cool. So let's award points.
Wow. It's
Okay.
gonna be hard to get first.
Well, I will say that I'm gonna say that Steven put a lot of effort into that. What was the prop? What was the prop that was missing, Steven?
Oh, so when the kid comes home, he looks at a picture of his dad. So I printed out a thing that said "picture of my dead dad," but I can't find it.
I'm going to tell you
Oh.
right now, that did require
Oh,
words.
Love
picture.
that.
Oh, right. Well,
So I'm
it's-
glad you didn't use that prop.
Oh
We would
my
have been.
god!
Oh.
But it was funny.
Ah.
I really also appreciate, Stephen, that you decided to print out a piece of paper that says "picture of my dad" and not a picture of your dad.
Okay.
That felt more like cheating.
What? Okay. Hell yeah. All right. So I'm gonna let me give out some points here. I agree that Steven seemed to have a lot of preparation. I actually think that Allie's had a lot of preparation involved too. A lot of props in there, and she was moving in the moment when we were throwing different aspects of the movie at her, and she really changed it.
Okay. Sure.
So here's the thing I want to ask you, Eric. We should have discussed this beforehand. Do you want to award points on easiest way to identify the movie or on creativity?
I want to
I think
say, yeah, I want to say that, we're all here to be entertained. And movies are meant to be entertaining. So I kind of want to be, I'm looking at the creativity of it and the flash of the whole thing. And
Cool.
so because of that,
Let's go with yes.
Josh didn't break a sweat. Chungus is where.
I think he got up. He did not get up. Cool. I will agree with that one. And,
I just want to point out that if I lose, it's a hate crime.
Wow, holy shit. Okay.
Oh, I forgot.
Cool. With that fire under our asses, I'm going to speed this up so we get canceled less. All right. I think Allie did a very good job communicating this movie. A lot of props beforehand. But I'm going to give you 2 points only because I think this blows my mind. Steven communicated. First of all, he got up. He actually stood up.
And that's huge.
He communicated a movie that literally just came out, and somehow 2 of you guessed it without having seen it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, Allie, did you see it?
I did see it.
Oh, you did see it. Okay. I
I'm
still
not
think
going to
that's...
throw Steven under the bus in the last minute, though.
I'll throw
No,
Steven
no, no.
under the bus. There's no way I beat Allie, right? That's crazy talk. Allie got in for a second and then was doing, like, bonus laps.
I mean, I'm very biased only because I'm also amazed that you picked, like, a very recent movie. That's a wild choice to do.
So,
Yeah.
all right. So we've got about a minute here. So we're giving Steven the 3 points.
Yeah, so let's
So this
calculate
is
those
huge.
points.
I've added up the points, and
Oh, shit.
we have a 3-way
Oh,
tie.
shit.
What?
We have 3-way tie.
But, folks,
Which-
but I do want to say one thing. Josh didn't say come, and
Which gives him a bonus
I had
point.
promised him an extra point if he didn't say come. So truly, with a pun intended come from behind victory, we're gonna give Josh the win.
Josh, say it as many times as possible. You're free,
Now-
Josh. Say it.
You're
No,
free.
I win.
All right, so in that case, congratulations, Josh Chungus Nasser. You are the New York Minute champion. Here's your championship timepiece.
Okay, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah. Oh,
Wow.
really broken the transfer.
Wow. Folks, we are every Tuesday and Friday at 2 p.m. Josh has now been entered in the Tournament of Champions where he'll face off against Mr. Larry Owens and whoever wins on Tuesday. So thank you all. Thank you all so much for being here. Check in again.
Everybody
Subscribe to our
stay safe.
YouTube page.
Thank you to Allie and Steven and Challenge Gal, Sarah. Thank you for joining us.
Mhm.
Sarah, I know you have no choice in this. Thank you all so much for being part of this fun show.
All right. That was it. Oh, no. Bye, everybody.